Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on the Vino Q Plus ultrasound system. My name is Ismael from Venn Healthcare, and today I want to show you how to get started with your new Vino Q Plus handheld ultrasound system. To begin with, you will need your application to launch the scanning parameters and also your probe or transducer. So the options of the transducers are a linear, a curvilinear, or a phased array probe. Today I'm using the middle one. And just before we get started, I just want to show you some of the physical buttons on the actual transducer. So you have the big button in the middle there, that's to freeze an image, quite convenient without touching the tablet, and to unfreeze it. And the three buttons below that, these are for the focus position. So you can go up and down just in the focus position. To get started, you will launch the application. The application is called a Q Plus. So you click on that one, and that will take you to your scanning parameters. Everything is nicely and neatly laid out. So the top bar, if we start from the top bar, you have your settings, patient information, and selection of the presets. So the settings is largely will be done together with Venn Healthcare to get you set up. This here is where you can change a lot of customization, including the time, the date, how long you want the video to store for, the cine runs to store for, how the format for your reporting. You can either have different formats, including DICOM settings, network settings, if you want to send these images straight to a network as well, and many other things. And the middle one is for patient information, so we can scan with that patient now, or we can press on that one and then press on the plus button, and now we can populate with a patient. I will write the patient my name here, and you can add as many details as possible. If this is going to a network, you can also add the accession number, your name as a physician, the operator, and many more things if you like. And then once you're happy, you press the button at the top, the tick button, and that shows you now that your patient is Ismael, your patient to be scanning today. And then now the last thing remaining on the top button is to choose your preset. And this is your sort of what you're going to be doing really for image quality optimization. So I'm going to be doing a bit of MSK, sort of superficial imaging. So I can use the MSK preset, or I can use our own Venn Healthcare presets that we made. So you can make your own preset, and we can help you design that. So it's optimized every time you scan a body part, for example, a shoulder, a knee, etc. Okay, so once you get started here, I want to show you let's find a landmark here for my neck, for example. To adjust the gain on this image, you can just slide your finger on the inside or the near side of the screen. As you can see, this white dot there. So this is how to adjust your gain. On the other side of the screen is how to adjust your depth. And at the moment I'm at really superficial depth. Okay, if I want to go out, I can do the same thing like that. Okay, so that's how easy it is to sort of get the image optimized. If I want to do the time gain compensation, I just drag my finger like so, and I can also adjust at different segments the gain if I want to. And I can also press the middle button here, and that will take it to neutral. So I'm able to go back to how it was before. As I scan here, if I want to freeze a button, I press on the freeze button here, and I can store that picture with the camera button on the top, and that will save a picture or a frame. You can see the thumbnail there. That will save a picture. You can also delete it. You will have the delete option there as well to delete it, or even send it to your email or to your system as well. If I want to save a cine view or a video, I don't have to freeze it. I can automatically just press the camera button, and this will save a video. At the moment, it's set up to 5 seconds, but you can be longer, as long as you want, really, till up to 1,500 seconds. Okay. Below the camera settings is the midline sort of tool. You can press the midline. You can also use the biopsy guidance for different levels for if you're doing biopsy. You can also change the left-right orientation without changing. So I'm scanning my neck here, without changing the position. I can just change left and right just that easily. And if you're using a bit more depth here, you can switch to this sort of a pseudo curvilinear look, and that will give you there as well. You can be able to see that, and you'll be appreciating that a bit more when you have more depth. All the other customizability options are in this tab here, all put together in a nice clear. So if I want to adjust the frequency, I can adjust the frequency. At the moment I'm using 10 megahertz. I can go up to 16 on here, and I can adjust its frequency. If I want to adjust the focus position, I can go in here. Remember that I showed you before that you can adjust the focus on the actual probe, physical buttons, but you can also do it the focus position here as well. So you can do that from here as well. You can play with the filter, the edge enhancement. You can smoothen the image. You can also change the display. You can also put the center line from here as well. You can also get off harmonic imaging. At the moment I'm using harmonic imaging. This allows you to go up to 16 megahertz. If I take it off, you see the image quality completely changes because we're using up to 12 megahertz now on normal B mode imaging. But when we go to harmonic imaging, which is default, we'll get a better image quality up to 16 megahertz. You can also turn on needle enhance. This is a great feature for the system. You can adjust the angle of the approach. You can also switch the side you want. So I can switch to left and right where the needle is coming from, and much more. So the customizability of the system is fantastic. If I get out from harmonic imaging or B mode imaging to a color flow, I'm able to demonstrate how sensitive it is for color flow. And if you get a bit of sensitivity here, you can use a gain on the inside to adjust that as well to get a better stable image. Okay, same thing applies to power Doppler imaging. You can apply that as well. And by the way, like before, you can freeze it and save it as well if you want to. Okay, you can also do the same thing for power wave as well as at the M mode. If you want to adjust your frequency, you can also adjust it from here by going from 8 all the way to 16. Okay. Lovely. Once you finish the examination, you can also choose to end the examination there, or you can also publish the report. So if you go back to the patient there, the patient's name, you can see that the report is ready. The report is the one in the middle. So I'm going to click on that report, or you can also edit the patient if you want to add more details on the patient. But if I press select the report, I can choose what the content of the report here, so what to include, what not to include if I want to anonymize it, for example. I can also include which images to record on the report. So if there's duplicates once, I don't have to keep that one. And also I can add comments. Any comments I want here, or whatever I want to send to my systems or my colleagues later on. So when I'm happy there, I can either print, preview, or store. To show you a preview of how that report will look like, will have your department or your clinic name. You will have the patient details. Of course, the more patients you enter at the beginning, the more details you will have here. The operator, for example, the images that were acquired, and the comments that we used here at the bottom. So that could be your report and what you saw on the image. Okay. You can also choose to end the examination at this point. When you end the examination and you want to go back to this patient in a future date, you can just click on the patient again, and now you go on the archive, which is the first tab here, and that will show you that the first patient is the last one I've scanned, and you can recall those images again. So this is the Vino Q Plus ultrasound system. A very easy to use system. Thank you very much.